Yo, what's on? Play Mini Jacked YGO here, and today we're back with episode 5 of the Spice Spin. Now, last week's really cool. Played Dark World. Did pretty good, pretty solid. I like the deck, but it's definitely a deck I need practice with to really nail. Other than that, there's been a couple changes to the list. Or not, well, obviously the list will be changed, but, the wheel. Took out tier because I kind of realized that the Gate Guardian episode was basically just tier. So that's just gone. There's nothing really else you can really, unless there's some crazy tier build, I'll put it back on. But so far nothing's really been found out with the deck. I don't think the deck can do much else other than splash other engines at this point, so yeah, it's whatever. And then I just changed Ishizu Fluffle to Fluffle because I sort of realized after the ban list and with testing that it doesn't, the Ishizu cards don't do anything really. They do some stuff, but it's just like, it's just Fluffle at that point. So yeah, it's just Fluffle now. So let's give this a spin, see what we get for this week. Hope for something really, really cool. Let's go. Nice. This one, oh Miles. Oh, this one's so cool. I love Rescue Ace. I don't know, I never really said much about this deck, but this deck is so cool. I brought it to locals when it first came out, and I came second. I just like, it's one of my favorite decks to play at the moment. I haven't played in a while because of like the Spice Spin, but when I first got the deck, I was just playing it for like a long time. I didn't really try it too competitively, except for the like locals level. But I think my list will be really interesting. See what you guys think about it. I'm really excited to do this week. Alright, I'll get you guys with the deck profile. Mini jacked out. Yo, so this is the list. There you go. This is the list that I brought to locals on Tuesday. It's a good list. There's some changes I'll get to when I'll get to them, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. For the main deck, for the Rescue Ace cards, of course, Triple Hydrant. This card's crazy. Every turn a search, and then gives all your stuff extra effects. Can't be targeted if you control another Rescue Ace, and then you can use one Rescue Ace spell trap the turn set back card effect. So that comes in handy, and maybe the new card that comes out, maybe that'll be decent for this as well. I haven't tested with, what's it called, Reinforce, I think. So, yeah, maybe that's decent for the deck, who knows, but we'll have to see. So 3 of him. I'm just going by levels. Triple Impulse, this card's crazy. It's just literally just a hand trap that gets you hand advantage or bodies on board on your opponent's turn. It's really nice. It's really helps out boards too with main phase. Choose a monster your opponent controls the highest attack, can activate its effects this turn. So yeah, it's just a really solid card. Next 3 of is Triple Airlifter. This is another essential combo piece. You normal this to either search the field spell or whatever spell you're missing. Yeah, it's just really nice. Not really much else to say about it, just your spell searcher, but gets you to whatever you need to extend your combo. On the big guys, I was doing both at the same time, double Fire Attacker and double Fire Engine. Running 2 of each because of Runic and Cash tier, but also because they're really nice extenders to see in hand. If you don't see the like a combination of Airlifter, the field spell, or Hydrant, then it's kind of tough to extend from that point. So it's nice to see these guys in hand to get you to a Link 2 to fuel your grave for Turbulence. This one, they both sort of have different purposes, I guess. You summon them off of Impulse. These are the guys. Fire Attack, usually these are the guys. Fire Attacker, you draw 2 pitch 1 if they add, and then Fire Engine, you special from your hand, deck, or grave, a level 4 or lower if they special. So you can chain Impulse in response to something. That's like they're adding, like Alibur add Branded Fusion, or Branded Loss, whatever. When they add, you can chain Impulse, special a Fire Attacker from deck, and then you get to draw 2 pitch 1, and then fish out your Ash. That's happened quite a bit, which is nice. So yeah, 2 of each. And then last but not least, 1 Turbulence. Just running 1 because it's searchable and you don't really want to brick on it, I guess. Some hands it's nice to straight up see, but when you're also running Prosperity and that's super nice. Yeah, set 4 from deck, and then they kind of have to remove this first, because if they have a board sort of set up, or stuff that they need on board, and they remove something else, you can Turbulence pop one of their cards, so super nice. That's it for the Rescue Ace monsters. Onto a big part of the deck, which is the hand traps, because you have a lot of space for non-engine. I believe it's 15. Triple Ash, and then some 2 of, just because it's similar to like Heat Soul, which is funny in Math Mech with Impulse and Fire Attacker, because usually your combo you end with on their turn, or on your turn sometimes you can search Impulse, and then when they add you get to draw 2, pitch 1 essentially. So fishing for more hand traps is better. Anyways, 3 Ash, 2 Imperm, and 2 Veiler, just for variety and deck space, and 2 Nib. Nib's just really solid. Obviously you can switch around these ratios to whatever you like. Just trying different hand traps at the moment too. See what works best with my locals meta, I guess technically. And lastly, the card that I'm considering maybe at least siding would be Gamma. It's really, really good in the matchups it's really good in, but there's a lot of hands in this deck where it's super awkward, where you like want to save Gamma for something, but you can't because you need to Impulse or Imperm for card. You want hand advantage, or you want to Imperm something and it'll be better there, or you can't Gamma something but you can Imperm. It's just weird situations. But yeah, so maybe Gamma's a side deck card. Maybe you put in some space for like consistency or something. This deck's not, obviously it's not the most consistent, but it's really not the least consistent either. So on to the Rescue Ace stuff, the spells and traps. We're in Triple Alert. This one's the best one for just opening, because it's just a search if you have Hydrant, or a add back from grave if you don't, or if you do, you can still add back from grave. But yeah, Triple Alert's nice to see with Hydrant especially. And then obviously this is the other card. Usually you're searching off of your Airlifter if you already open the field spell with all your stuff, or if you need to search an extra body. So yeah, Triple Alert. I've been messing around with the ratios, and I think these are the best ratios for this deck, by the way, for the spells and traps for Rescue Ace. 2 Rescue. It's a Monster Reborn, but if you control Hydrant, it steals from their graveyard. So it's really, really strong, and it comes out of nowhere a lot of the times. Even though they know you set it, like, it really just, like, it wins you games a lot of the times. Or a lot of the time. Yeah, it's just a crazy card in general. But you don't want to see it in every opener, obviously, so 2 Rescue. And then for each of the traps, we're showing 1 of each contain Extinguish. One's Extinguish is the pops an effect monster and then crosses it out for the turn for your opponent only. Which, I mean, doesn't really come up if it were to cross out for you unless you are up against the Rescue Ace mirror, but anyways. And then Contain, it's, while you control Hydrant, it's like a no material on top of being effect negate and attack, like you can't attack with that monster for the turn. Which comes up quite a bit, especially for like a deck that likes to make Zeus. Contain's a really good card. Extinguish, just a good card. Good removal in general. And it's nice too, because with Hydrant, it lets you use one the turn it's set, so you can turn 2 set with Turbulence and then pop one of their monsters. Or steal one with Rescue, which is nice. So yeah, sometimes that play comes up. So 1 of each. And the reason we're only running 1 of each in those ratios because we're running triple HQ. One of the best cards in the deck. I was running 1 at first when I was first trying out the deck, and I was like, damn, I need to see this more. The extra normal summon's obviously really, really nice for combos. The extra 500 comes up a decent amount as well. And then I think the most important effect is, or I guess technically tied with the normal summon, but what gives the deck its wheels is its infinite recursion, because it targets 4 of any Rescue Ace card in your graveyard or banish, shuffles them back, and draw a card. So you can just banish like your spells and traps or whatever for Turbulence to special summon, or whenever you use them up every turn, you just recycle them back in the deck and set them all again. and you just literally never run out of resources, and it's not hard once per turn either. So if you're open multiple, then it's free. You can also shuffle back its copies of itself as well, so super good field spell. And then the remaining 3 cards, running double prosperity and a 1-for-1. 1-for-1, pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you just summon Hydrant for free, technically. Well, that's not free, but you know, you summon Hydrant from deck. And then double prosperity to dig for your combo pieces and what you need, and if not, your hand traps. So yeah, it's just straight up, it's just 40 cards. Super nice. Onto the extra deck. For Link 1s, 1 Anima, 1 Link Karibo. Usually I'm banishing Link Karibo off of Prosperity. It's one of my banishes. But Anima does come up quite a bit for like turn 2 onwards. Link Karibo is just nice if you need to link off Hydrant for certain, like it'll come up in some hands, I guess, where you need to link off Hydrant for Link Karibo, and then you have like a decent monster left in your field. But yeah, just 1 and 1. Onto the Link 2s, 1 and 1 Hita, running 1 Hita, 1 Sunlight Wolf. Hita is obviously nice to all your whole deck's fire. Sunlight Wolf is also your whole deck's pretty much fire. So sometimes in your combo, if you don't want to go into, usually the other card is IP. If you don't want to go into IP, you can go Sunlight Wolf to grab back Recursion if you can. Some hands, like, you can't because you need to banish stuff and then leave a Hydrant in grave to revive on your opponent's turn, so you can get the added effects on your traps in that. But yeah, Sunlight Wolf has come up in the past a lot, so super nice. And then IP is just your typical M board card to go into, just to be flexible, because usually you're spamming bodies on their turn as well, so IP is nice. The rest of the Link 2s, just for generic removal, 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix. Obviously they come up. Cerberus actually came up a lot this tournament, so that was nice. And then 1 Lambda. For some reason, a lot of people think you're bluffing when I played Lambda, so that was interesting. But they just make it if you have Gamma in hand. You have the extra deck space to run basically whatever you want in this deck, so it's a lot of whatever. Just a toolbox, essentially. For Link 3s, 1 Unicorn for like basic IP, and then 1 BLS. Also usually a Prosperity banish, but it's not 100% the greatest now that Chyo is out of the meta. Because usually Chyo would have like a tough time outing this thing, but now there's stuff like Branded, and there's just a bunch of decks. There's a lot of Branded on my locals at least that can just out this really easily. So usually I'm not making it. It's decent to go for game end plays, but usually you can just go for other stuff for ending games. Onto the Link 4s, 1 Appaloosa rarely comes up, but sometimes can like protect you from Nib if you want to play it super safe and you're predicting they have Nib in hand. It's come up a couple times, but doesn't go up too much. Access code for game, usually just your main game ender with Turbulence, and then 1 Underworld Goddess, mainly for IP as well, but for outing problematic monsters. And then onto the Synchros, running 1 Excel, 1 Baron. If you get to Gamma on your turn because of some other stuff, or if you have Lambda set up and you Gamma, you can just go Excel, revive the Gamma, special, back Baron, and then it's pretty free. So yeah. That's the list. Get back together with the outro. See you.
Good luck, have fun.
I'll go first. Stand by.
Time starts now!
Airlifter 1, Fire Attacker 2, Search Spell.
What's that one on?
Trap Tricks Monster.
I wonder what I have in here.
But yeah, they're kind of like...
What main?
Yes.
Read.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't... Is it...
Improve versus continuous attack. If you negate it,
It'll negate it, yeah. Yep.
can't take that risk. Reveal certain affected.
Yep.
Sigma red.
Chain, rescue, target to revive. And then that works. Yep. So, when you add a card from deck to your hand, I get to draw 2 discard.
Married.
Yeah, which will trigger up the
Just making sure that wasn't a negate.
Oh yeah, no. And then new chain, fire attack.
But it's always like, no, it's not. What's the card?
I don't think that's
You can use the.
No, you don't got
And
that.
I will trigger.
Yep. Yep.
Draw.
It says you can only use this.
Same what I mean?
You can only use this effect. Sorry, this card. Is that what it is? Yeah. Because in Master Duel, I can send 3 and get boom, boom, boom. That's Master Duel. Yeah, I know Master Duel. Yeah.
Yep.
It's confusing. Yeah, so send White Stone.
Damn it.
Wait till I play with the game on. It's like,
A hero lives. Pay 4K.
oh,
And special summons. Any level 4 or lower heroes from there.
why?
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it is.
You can shuffle anything. Right.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, so it has to be. Back and shuffle back.
Hey, Jack, you know what the name could go back and like formulate.
Shadow Mist effect to grab the map wages targeting. Sigma?
Yep.
Use Wicked effect to by banishing Alpha Parallel Seed to add a Cyber tuner.
Yep.
And then.
Yeah, yeah, do what's up.
Activates defense. It's affecting the field.
Normal diameter effect to summon.
Special is
Set.
Yep.
Yeah.
the other special is going to do is normally with your best.
And both off.
So I can discard or banish a fiend from grave, discard a fiend from
What's this thing doing?
There's an extra normal summon of a Tchotchkes
Yeah.
monster.
And it protection for every
Battle protection.
Yep.
battle
So if you target, if you attack into something and it doesn't destroy it, or it won't destroy it,
Chain link 1, update chain link 2 athlete.
Non-res all.
or special summon a Tchotchkes monster.
Resolution.
Normal straddle.
Before the
You still playing that?
And
Yeah, I don't want to
add
play.
the hero.
Okay, we got it.
Move it Jami twice.
Actually, to hand. Because it's special. And then you can do it from your. Oh, no, no.
And I will banish. Update. Activate Ferris.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And cancel. Anyway, I'm probably going to see it anyway when I
Normal or special, I can draw a vision hero on my spell account.
Yeah, so I take 5, 600.
So I equip it. I can equip any of the small one. And then if I activate its effect.
Could have been 2.
I just take 600.
I think this still triggers.
Yeah, okay.
So if I use ability effects.
It release the field because when it's
Well, you can still, no, you can still, but
Oh,
what you're gonna do. But I'm saying if you, let's say play monster.
I will, this resolves first. And then this is one, so
Yeah, it's good.
it's priority.
You never know, you might have the first to die.
And not this zero. So then this.
I don't know what to do, my friend.
So that'll be sent back to
Increase. Activate increase effect.
So that's
Tribute is cost, special summons itself. On summon, I can special summon a level 4 lower than hero from my deck.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then I'll send
Oh, so on summon effect good too? With the old target.
It could be 7. It is 7. So if you just want to pick one
Go Fion. The Fion effect on summon is Foolish Any Hero.
Go standby. I'll go 1-for-1 pitching here.
That's just
Because I use advantage, right? So that pushes only like 1 second of the turn. But it would be a new card. Yes, yeah, correct.
Hydra effect to search a monster.
Fion effect, Vanish. Ferris is Toss and Holly.
He's now equipped by this.
Holly.
Right now, I can't use it.
So that just stays on the field.
I'm going to Cross Crusader. Cross effect.
Okay, so you guys can fuse with you. Yeah.
Go 80 or and I take 1,000.
Target Maui. Swap for summon.
The winner.
Cross effect.
Normal airlifter effect to search a
Tribute as Toss. A Destiny Hero to search any hero.
alert. These alert to search a monster that control Hydra.
The other hand, must be
Well, you use the
Liquid.
then I'm gonna link these.
I'll activate Turbulence by banishing 1.
Activate OMORI
2 to special summon himself.
Use these two.
And I'll use Turbulence to set up to 4 for my
Sunriser.
What am I doing?
this basic speed.
Liquid 1, Sunriser 2. So this grabs Miracle Fusion. This is draw 2, discard 1. Liquid draw 2, discard 1, and this drops me Miracle Fusion. 1 and 2.
And Hydra lets me use one of these the turn it's set by rescuing some weapons.
Grab the Miracle, and then you can
Oh yeah, that's
So you agree?
Normal summon.
and
No, I was never did. This is a special one. That's the nice thing. You don't really need this.
you take 100. You're at.
Oh, that's
End phase,
That's
and then this
terrible.
guy's effect trigger.
Go Matrix. Actually, Matrix effect to search.
that's only battle protection, correct?
so he's
Yeah, but Fleischer still has material, so you can target her for attack.
Goodbye, Project Fusion.
I'll go rescue target.
Activate Miracle Fusion.
I already did that. When this guy gets destroyed, he can special summon that here. I play around.
With you.
Third update chamber is special.
Summon himself.
Against 500 attack, if there's a water monster on the field, 500 attack for each other water monster on the field, and if he leaves the field in any way, except bounce,
Anima target
just
access.
activate that way, then it destroys all your monsters.
She also protects the social destruction effects.
Oh, yeah, not yet. That's a good idea.
Okay, that's it.
You know what? That sounds crazy.
Fusion Destiny.
Yeah, but then if it goes here, it just goes like this.
That can't be activated this turn.
I think this like would be the first one. Are you passing or
No, I should have used Maui before. I didn't want to.
It's hard. Good match. Good bet.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. That's a good point.
I didn't want to lose.
And I'll go Hita, target. Some trash. Yeah, some trash I take.
Phoenix and Sorcerer.
Oh my god, tornado today.
So you just shrink attack or attack?
Just a bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're all down by 1,600 attack.
No, it's not.
You're a target.
You need to learn these things.
It's hard mechanics. If I was a master duel, I would get
All my things are buffed by 600.
So it is.
Right?
So it's actually, you know what? We'll do it. No, it's fine. I'll let you do it. No, it's okay. I wanted you to do it because another deck was
Yeah,
actually in spot.
Cerberus,
to go to battle.
target,
So yeah.
Protected by battle once per turn. I will declare attack on
steal the
Acacia.
update chamber.
On declaration, I will use Sunrise top.
They can advantage that.
If I attack this or if I attack that, no, just this.
It's if another hero monster, if battle is declared involves another hero monster. So if you attack any other hero monster, if any of my hero monsters attack, I can target top one. Once per turn.
I know did its work.
Yeah.
Then abs will hit with that. It's at 31.
It was like normal entry cards. Yeah.
Activate TP.
Wow, you started
Damage to someone's
Hit this.
I had another access line that I think. I want double access.
Cool. And then new chain this activates.
Oh, true, yeah.
To,
With the update chamber as well.
Yeah. You have to use a lot.
and then these are all up by
You don't want to lose either card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong.
2,900, 2,900, 2,000. Damn, you're shy of damage. Just shy.
I can prove these things so I can go like reveal, and then add it in.
Yeah. 2,900.
Well, small world is farther far away from galaxy. You can coins. That's far as far. Oh, so I can reveal any monster. So I reveal this. So I say I open this, reveal, and then I can reveal a card with my deck. And that card has to match only one thing.
Maybe I should
And
use
then
the
I
other.
can add a card from my deck that has
I was really kind of scared of it. Main 2.
So this, so the card from my deck has to match one thing or just something. And then the
I
card
run into
I'm
that.
adding from my deck has to match only one thing. Yeah?
Rondo, so Rondo, I spelled like attached to one I can control.
That's the one. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, looking at it. Second act. Okay. Oh, this one I have to reveal a monster from my hand. It has to be from my hand. So I reveal from hand, and then I reveal a card from deck that matches one thing of that. And then. Oh, no, it's only cards from hand. But they can be pendulum monsters while they're in the hand.
Well, it used to just be Grappa and then they gave it that rainbow, right?
But yeah, they have to be in my hand. So I reveal one monster. Effect to destroy this guy.
So I can target a Fiend in Grave, summon it, and then discard it.
Battle phase.
Can I read? It only activates on things that were supposed to summon that turn. Yeah, okay, cool.
Oi, 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 oi.
Alright, just like Eagles rather than attack, just like. No, because there's always just something to remove it or whatever, and I'm like, I can't risk it. But then I do, like, there's another card that Smash deals as well, right? So I'm able to. So that's pretty easy. Kind of like legs, yeah, kind of with legs.
You should be at 70.
Yeah, it's
I don't make the rules.
I know.
It's just like
I don't know.
Yes. Yep. Chain airlift a special one from my hand.
Sure.
Then yeah, resolves.
Is it send or destroy?
Equation. Can I read it?
Wait.
So if you special
All
a monster,
monsters or
that's your normal or special,
All cards?
then I can special 4 lower from my hand deck or grave.
New chain,
Special
DP.
So I can discard a card,
Yeah.
pop it, and then if it's co-linked, I draw it.
Engine to special.
Targeting that.
Turn. Standby phase.
I guess if you have any triggers.
Bring back DP.
I was like, I just, yeah.
Yo,
I just drew a card and I'm like, oh shit, I can keep playing.
Activate DP. Help myself from that.
I got there.
Player, I guess. Normal. Enter battle. Hit me for a K.
overlay into version.
Yeah.
At 2. Then nothing, 60 bucks.
Yeah,
for
then you take,
secret.
I like
Okay,
force
I have
someone
mine
to take
before
it.
it, so
I drew card destruction, but you had no cards in hand, so I couldn't activate it.
I should probably get rid of mine. I think I have 2
Now you have to
grays.
deal with
Those sanctions don't.
Yeah, it's mine.
The fact
Yeah,
that
it's
you
just free
can
money.
your turn.
I know. Yeah. That's.
I
only thought that was once.
You can clear board twice, you know.
That's so good. It's only the because I can banish it and then add a blue eyes from grave to hand.
Oh, what did you add with circular, sorry?
I need a
Is it the
discard card.
equation?
Equation, I just come back.
Like, I
Oh,
really think
did
the
you
more
add anything off the circular?
the better it's gonna get.
I foolish thing.
We didn't use the effect to add.
I added equation.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
It's the effect of
It's the only equation I added.
And he gets 1K for each thing attached to your
Yep.
The fuck?
Yep.
Sigma again.
Again.
You had it, man. You had to be a brain of fusion, you had it. Oh, it was fine, yeah.
Link 3. Yeah, Link 3.
I'm just gonna change
Link
it.
2, yeah.
We're going to switch for and then we have to. Yeah, we just have to attach. I always make sure to count. Oh, attach the cards. Yeah. You're gonna attach.
Hand isn't ideal.
It's for people.
Looking pretty decent.
What's dragon? It could even be higher. I think it would be good because you get some like kids
They didn't really have access to diameter though. Not in the initial hand.
Oh yeah.
Time to get to purchase.
Yes, sir. How old do you think?
Bringing back mirrors one day.
After attack, I'll just take off 400.
Oh yeah, yeah, I cut.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Interesting.
Well,
Sounds good. Alright.
Sure off.
Oh, yeah, active
In your
Start. I guess with priority, I'll go.
Yeah, no, I was just saying the
Rescue turn, lift it, or refine it.
I'll change it. So.
Yeah.
Dude, you're supposed to do your fusion plays first and then after you do your surgery. What are you doing?
I lifted to search a spell and stuff.
That's okay.
He doesn't.
You're gonna give me a weird choice doing all this stuff with my eyebrows. Yeah!
First.
Yeah, stand by me.
Yep.
Do you want me to put that in my deck? Do you want me to play you with my side deck? You can read it, yeah. I think we're checking for your time. You want to switch decks? No. What do you mean, no? Alright, let's see who wins now. Can I?
Sure. Adding field spell.
Yeah, I did. Someone's on pretty great.
How many cards? There's 6 cards in it, right?
Exactly. So two sides of the
Yeah, I have. Not a ton.
You already used.
Bunch of life.
Well, no, you can use the one to summon. Yeah, can't. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. On trial, yes.
28.
Oh yeah, just point.
This is gonna change. Oh, okay. Who is a fusion this guy before?
Sarah's on new chain technically. Because it's not a quick effect.
Servers.
It happens on a new
Servers
chain.
effect.
It's like you add this first, then this activates.
Target top and draw card.
Alright, good luck, Jack. Sure. First or second? Prepare to get your wisdom.
Still at 28.
Yeah, I just wanted to do that. I'll go alert to add
That's
one from
the
grave.
special summon monster activates effect.
Yo, this thing's crap. Dude, Jack, this thing is crap.
I'll activate Rescue Ace HQ. I'll use. Yeah, use the effect targeting these four to shuffle back and draw.
This game's gonna take
cost?
20.
Target Escos, not shuffle.
Esol's already done his job.
Yeah. Go normal lifter on normal fire engine effective
I
special.
want to see what you do.
Actually, one. Yeah, yeah. So go backwards and special those. Yeah, that's by this card. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go heat
I haven't
it.
even done enough. That's what I meant. Yeah, sorry, turn. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is for yeah, this fizzles. That's all.
You actually opened really good.
Yeah, so 25 defense.
Yeah. The
Putting
link
it down at that.
And then
Like, at this point, I don't care if I lose an Esol at that point. He's done his job.
Yeah. Actually, does Nib take current attack?
I'd take the
Materials also vanish.
Original. Okay, yeah, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
materials go to go.
You're good to go.
yeah, it's set, isn't it?
Oh, it's Starfall.
Sigma.
Oh, yes.
I love the variables that can just come out in no time. Normal diameter.
I discard a.
Yep.
From I can't activate it.
Flash effect targeting Tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Fuel addition targeting Flash.
Okay, main 2.
Better yet, Nib could actually attack it.
Cosmic.
Yeah. It's gonna take your Ash and then make Baron with it.
I did a Baron with this deck. It's easy to have Baron. You just have to let Small World go through.
Activate a hero list. Pay 35.
Vatican does 50.
John, this is his first turn one board.
I don't know how to feel about this build yet, but it's like every math deck,
So
inconsistent.
that's how that happened.
Okay.
It's like every math deck, inconsistent.
Missed effect.
Speaking of
Jack, it's Curtis. Alright. Enter my main phase.
The irony is I'm actually happy with the build. It's just everything else is kind of
Normal Vion effective fluid.
You're gonna be there tomorrow, or you?
Also, you're going to send me go.
maybe, I don't know.
So this is activating.
Can't wait till we get the security rip key too.
Actually, I need
You're getting them in BQ12. So like, especially for Dark Nightmon, the Dorumon says this card is revealed in security.
If I'm using the
Check the top card of your deck. If the Digimon is 4 costs or lower, play it to your field. Otherwise, add it to your hand. What is Dark Nightmon? What is the average cost in Dark Nightmon? 4. Yeah.
In draw, mass change target.
It's gonna change the effect to I discard.
Third claw. Shadowless
Because it's just changing.
It's the card that makes the deck work, and it's like, let's play Dark Nightmon straight with
You'll buy me a pack.
It doesn't like good rookies.
Continue.
Yeah.
So, can I still ban your trade?
It's just a fusion, grab fusion.
So I summon
Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. If you add a card to your hand, I can randomly banish one. The second part spawns for a turn.
Response? Right. On field, so 2 and draw. Your only light monster is
If you want, I can trade you a Dino Egg that's actually
What's its summon effect?
Oh, what egg?
a Dino Egg.
Normal summon or
The event.
mastery
You
one?
want to try using a dragon. So they bred the thing.
yeah, Diana.
Yeah. They bred the thing because mine wasn't built very well, and they didn't feel like remaking it.
I'll go first.
Stand by me.
Yep.
Special summon dragon.
Ooh, the fairy.
No more airlifter effective search spell. One for one pitch, fire attack.
What does this guy do?
Super summon.
I'll just discard something.
Not sure how much help that is.
Opponent's card from hand from your deck. Attack becomes stream close.
So I have to discard 7 days.
No more some damage.
Yep.
So you're gonna banish?
Little tomato. Version?
I'll judge with this.
Sure.
Your deck's actually insane.
Oh damn, I am low.
Summon Sunrise.
Go ahead.
Click to add Miracle Fusion.
Set one.
You don't play Miracle Fusion? What is the point of this? Can you say his
Stand by me. Normal.
There's no TP. Oh my god, now this deck is There's no TP and the only line they can send is Sims. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I can send honestly. Alright. Crap. That's my line. You actually don't play Miracle.
So none of these go through. That's flush. Okay. Is that just for the end phase or next? Yeah.
Ferris effect. Pitch.
Okay, boost this guy 2,500. Just to go to battle phase.
Ferris effect.
Another hero monster is first.
HQ.
Sure.
Rock, roll or die.
No. Come on.
Oh no.
Part of the cards.
I bricked in.
Here.
Yeah, this is huge. GG's. Yeah, if you play Miracle Fusion, I also can say like 800. Yeah, that's a good thing. Hey, who has Miracle Fusion? Yes.
Banish. So this cost. The second one.
Turbulence.
Oh yeah, I guess you have my back. Mally.
As a case of start start.
Effective set 4 from that. 4 from that.
Actually, Oh, my good guys?
Cross effect target denier.
Jack, I'm gonna give you.
Denier effect so on top. Cross effect tribute denier.
You need a good one.
Search.
Oh, but wait, I got it.
I'll go battle phase.
Yeah.
Swing for 35.
Nally effect.
Turbulence.
I was that card.
Yeah, swing into the sector. Yeah. Oh, okay. 800.
Walking one-sided skill drain, and then activate his effect. Target something you control. I equip it, and he gains off their attack.
Come on, Jack. What are you doing?
Equip this guy to me.
Yes.
I literally can't summon my card.
What's that? 27 plus 13, 50. Is 32, 50.
Stand by me.
And swing.
Enter battle.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
800.
You can slay this.
I found that out when I was playing
You know,
And in the battle phase,
I'm like, how is
I'll rescue target to revive. 22 for drain.
Yes.
What'd you draw?
That was a turn.
Oh, I got
Those are the only engine cards I stopped.
after I'm done.
Everything else is hand.
Yeah, the first round or whatever, when I went like summon a bunch of stuff, or second round, sorry. That's like the rare chance this deck places in turn 1. Usually this deck just sets stuff in the deck.
Standby. Battle.
But
I'll go first. Good. Stand by me.
You took after.
Normal fire attacker. Yeah, just effect a search.
Quick fact.
Oh!
It's effect to protect active. And can that effect to protect happen more than once per turn?
Oh, sorry.
Those are all valid questions.
Why are you questioning Rudy? Rudy.
Have I played against you?
Yes.
Okay.
I know there's the wacky set 4 card.
Yes. Just don't negate it. Alright, extra normal summon Hydrant. I'll go Hydrant. Effect.
Bro, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Chain Link 2 Fire Engine to Special. Or sorry, so this will be summoned then on summon, this will special. And then new chain Hydrant to Search. Chain Alert to Search as well. So normally it grabs from grave.
Man, you give me gas. We're like ghosting for.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Look at those mills.
No, I played when I was a kid, like when I was
Definitely nothing in my head.
and then I just kind of started getting back into it.
I'll use Turbulence, Banishing these two as cost.
It is a lot better.
Turbulence effect is set 4.
Yes, sir. What is it? The gates.
Nimperm, that they all get at the beginning of the traps. This one you already know, but I'll read you the show you the rest.
So an impermanent and like a target destruction.
Yeah, and that one can steal from your grave if I have Hydra on it.
Okay. That wants to work. Wants to get stuff.
You're gonna do a lot of that.
Okay.
Attempt to leave main phase. Yep. You're good to go.
Drop it.
Yep.
Stand back.
Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible.
Yep.
Main.
TF Gamma.
Doesn't it only affect
Are you bluffing?
It's like a private run game.
So if you don't have Gamma, well played, you have high Gamma.
Dark Hole, you can't use it to protect yourself. The finished artifacts are all once per turn, but the reveal effects are not.
But no, so you can if you still mark it. So John, correct me if I'm wrong here, but like if Dark Hole is 0, okay, and he has other monsters, well, that means he can't use itself to protect because he has marked out.
Chain impulse special from my deck.
Okay.
I was pretty sure they did a really, a couple really good ones. Because she would be marked for death as well. She can't protect.
Alert.
Special summon.
Because I had to look it up when I was playing just to make sure it got here.
I'm pretty sure Nick is correct, but I want to make sure.
First grab a hydrant.
It could also things, yeah.
You can summon. Can this summon on my turn?
I'm gonna normal summon white summon.
Search is okay?
Yeah, search.
And then we're gonna start it.
This guy's crazy. Regecko saying
On resolution, fire attacker to draw 2
no, because
discard.
it's leaving the field at the same time. Human Destruction Substitution is an optional effect. Such effect, if a card would be used as a substitute, is one of the
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to use Relinquish attack. I can target one monster to cut points to, and I can flip it, and then gains the attack of
It still destroys, like if you put up like, disgates, whatever, it would still destroy it when something.
So he gains 27.
That's the second time it's resulted.
Oh no. I didn't draw it.
Attempt to go over the battle phase.
I'll be one lost.
Yep. That's gonna read Rebellion Blade.
Specials, a danger.
Just by banish.
I'm thinking about it.
All good.
I was thinking about playing this.
Triple out.
Yeah, it's tough.
At least you'll put the opening with this.
On summon,
Yep.
Mirror G.
So you didn't like create it with this deck, you just like locked up. A little bit. So battle phase good.
It's only by the effect of a card.
Oh, yes, sorry.
And I would discard one card, and then I can send a dark hole from hand to boost my dark
So
hole.
she still summons if it doesn't result.
What is your bid?
So regardless if the cards pop, she still summons.
Sorry, my banish?
But the gold cards
From your Jade effect.
Oh.
On res.
yeah, no, but meaning if she
Turbulence
summons,
effect
they don't have to be.
to target a card in the field, destroy it. Target.
And then go to entries. And then white stone effect as it's
Very I'll be on.
Yeah, I put real box.
So that's pop. That's pop.
Jet Dragon. So if you battle before damage target, I can target a card and bring it in there.
Or are you thinking?
I was, yeah, thinking
And also it protects back row and other cards I control. So you can have to destroy that.
That's good.
Yeah, I literally told her.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna
I think I'll summon that.
and then I'm gonna put somebody here. As a matcher, I can swap them out.
Not too sure put that back.
One card in hand.
One card.
And is it no?
Unknown.
Yo, I literally just. That's fine. That's a good use of a card.
Oh, you're playing stage.
Go.
So none of us take damage, but I still attack you, right? Let's go.
This would be, this would be chain 1.
All
Beer.
Yeah, if a monster gets summoned, it's just gonna get boosted by 300. Yep.
Change by TC diffuser.
Over Jerry to try and get back. Yeah. Jerry's a good card. Jerry works. Yeah.
Contains negative cards easier, or carding cards easier.
Negate and destroy.
Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3,
go.
Massive figure children. It's,
Game ending,
yeah,
basically.
20k, 30k.
Yeah.
Let's say that. It's a lot more than I think it is. So.
And then Mirror Jade.
Yep.
Do you have any more responses? Any other things? We have the trap that can revive.
Because he already did it, he stays. But I don't think I'm like, if you were to put something here, I couldn't take it over. I'm not
Or sorry, I'll summon it.
Is it that their effects can still be activated?
You got fucked up with this.
So would this guy still keep his material? Or probably not, eh? Because it was
oh, that's right.
Set one.
Yep.
Move to end phase. Here. Alchemy effect.
Yep.
So you can still discard. Right.
I think we're actually in a fine spot.
Management set.
Normal summon fairy tale.
It's easier.
So if all these activates trade, we can actually get archive. No, it can't come in or go.
Sprint to add or special summon.
Fact, I can target monster you can
Oh, that has or sprint
bounce
now.
the bow back.
Yeah,
I just set the same card from your deck.
And then
Or deck to graveyard.
you're putting 2 cards from your hand to the bottom.
Crazy under D6 because you can't send
Summon
it.
as effects.
So it just bounces for free.
Yep. And you can choose to resolve Mirror Jade whenever.
Yes, whenever.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
Anything I'm missing here? Okay, and then Mirror Jade resolves.
Yep.
It's up to you.
Oh, you didn't
Stand by name.
Yep.
Except I don't even have to protect it because Astral Freedom.
Yeah.
It's really good against Dragon. You know roughly how many of the cards you use. So you can start
Yeah, well, this one can trigger as it's
Three.
just a trigger target special summon.
Very tough.
I think it's also summon him, but I can't activate his effects.
Yeah, I'll start those.
Chain limit.
I'm gonna summon White Stone of Legends.
Shuffle back and check that.
And then
I just want you to start burning through another
Snake Row stuff. This is not my deck at all.
It's like discount on the
Yeah.
Snake Row at white and Jet for Stealth and Wolf. So anytime, each time another monster's effect is activated,
Yes.
this card gains 300 attack. And then if that's 4K or higher, I can shuffle this card and all monsters.
I don't have
A
a
soft one's per turn.
Ragnarok effect.
Yeah.
Target, banish the.
Oh, but I can't activate monster effect, so
HQ. Because it's not a hard one to return. I'll go HQ, targeting 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the advantage for my card.
Oh, he's so confused.
then you protect yourself and banish.
Well, yeah, and granted,
I'll go
doesn't protect him once.
Normal airlifter effect to search a spell.
I know, but like, oh yeah, it's one. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's fine.
Messenger piece for 15.
This guy gains half your life. Or it gains your full life if you go to 4. I missed it.
Standby phase. Main phase.
Extra normal summon.
Thank you on 7.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Granted red targeting the Caliber. Whatever.
Chain, rescue, target your Albert.
How'd you search?
Take.
That's why I was like,
Chain management target the same
Chain, alert to Adam.
it's so hard. Because everyone thinks I'm
Sorry.
oh, and it's soft.
Might be something.
Yeah, yeah, Big Genghis is that's kind of hard. The other one doesn't.
Be special summon the bullet.
It revives. It's trigger for normal summon. This one's only off on the Oh. No.
That's why I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Juice.
That's fair, man. That's very fair. Cool. Yeah, right?
Face of monsters.
on 7. Lost.
Give me the rejection. Come on. Like, just.
You can respond to
Recurse
this.
vanish. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But I can't respond to it? Or
You can.
Oh, can. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I had one job modification that I had months ago, and they just got back to me like last week. And like, hey, the position has been filled. Cool, you gonna let me know?
Also figured by now.
Yeah.
So I guess because you use roll crickets effects, this guy would gain.
Yep.
Or this game is effective.
And you're getting excited.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
No, I don't. Yeah.
You don't want to get hit.
No, not for effect to add. I mean, you don't control your monsters. It's all the monsters.
So if I
Yep. I was actually really ballsy. I know that
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Okay, 6.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to
I just got hit.
Yeah.
I'll do yeah, no. Actually, I know what. Do you have any grave effects?
At the moment. Much as confused.
Oh, here's your prospect. 6. All those other ones back. Okay.
Go ahead.
Activate Turbo's Revelation 2.
Turbo's
Turbo's effect is set 4 from deck.
Yep.
Or up to 4.
Yeah, but you're only searching talent. Yeah.
Change the imprint.
Yes, the you know, this is the
That's the destroy button.
yeah.
So this Jet Dragon protects him from artifacts or being destroyed by card effects, but you can kill him with card effects. Only 5 blue eyes in the graveyard, if I do not. If I have blue eyes, White Dragon in the graveyard, it can special itself back. If cards destroyed, but since there's a blue eye, it doesn't.
That's only in the case, right?
Yeah.
Attempt to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, attempt to leave main phase.
For end of main. Okay, just 0.
Yeah. So main.
Oh, blessings.
And what targets too.
Yep.
So that's a 25 enter the battle phase. I'll go in the battle phase. It's already set.
Not that good.
Do you have Blue Bellion engraved still?
Yes.
Nothing in battle phase. Let's go straight to end phase then. Okay. That's making sure that get your turn. Yes. I'm gonna draw phase. I'll go alert to add from grave.
Okay.
Chain. Rescue target hydrant to revive.
Okay.
So now these are feeling bad from deck.
This guy has one, like 2 with that. So, it's not good. It's right too.
Yeah, I got it, baby.
So you have 50%.
Stay away.
You don't want to
So it's making a draw phase, sorry.
Well, the runic stuff's turned off now.
Yeah, draw phase still. I'll go extinguish target, so it pops it, and then because I control hydrant, not everybody activate the effects of that this turn.
Okay. So is it cross out?
It's like cross out for the turn. Or not negated, just can't activate.
Yeah, activate. Okay. Anything else in draw?
No.
No, you're
If this gets to
To me?
5, then I can shuffle your monsters. But other than that,
Albions, cost?
yeah, so Albion and Whitestone.
Did I normal summon? And I already special
So
Yes,
Albion.
The drawing from my grave is hydrant, correct?
yeah, I already used it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, now
So what's your There's one more space to put back.
We need to throw the food in.
or this. Okay, now
No, that was
any
main
field.
phase too.
Let's say if I destroy this, then it comes back.
Retribution. Try with branded in red.
Yep.
So it destroys.
Branded red. Target. Follow battle back.
That'll get destroyed. And
Yep.
get dragon effect.
Sucks up. As a second apple. Suck it up.
Oh, you're top 90. Yep.
Drawing 1.
You do it twice, so you can destroy it.
Lost 2.
Yep.
This guy gets 4.
Oh, well, it would be, but these are this one will die.
On summon Weird
It goes after 5, so I guess we're technically 6.
Run again or these guys?
Then I can shuffle this card and all monsters.
And I'll banish.
He'll never tell. No, not one.
Fenderizer. Fenderizer. Fenderizer in the secret.
Can you banish all 6?
Normal Cartesian.
Yep.
Move to battle.
Hey, you're John. You said Alex the Mega Monarch is on
Yep.
YCS Los Angeles.
He was, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Any redirect session notes? Combat tricks. Babies.
Well, you control a monster, they're very similar to target, but
Okay, so they're 500 under.
Yeah, okay. Or 500 over these guys.
Okay. Yep. Go Mirror Jade into.
That's messed up.
I don't even know why that was.
Half, right?
It's a 25.
So this is at 25. That's at 25.
No, my guys are boosted with 5.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, so if you want that.
You're like, I need
Wait,
this
so
set
that's
up
at 3K.
This is at 25.
25?
It's up to you if you still want to attack. Okay. I said no if that.
Okay. Mirror Jade effects?
Oh no, this is at 25, it's at 3K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
this is boosting
only
these
the
by
rescue
5.
aces. Okay.
Yeah, only so.
That's fine.
Oh, if you're still just swinging.
I'm still going to swing.
Okay, yeah.
Then Cartesian is Hydra.
So.
Rolls in this standby though.
Yeah, so we draw this card one.
Because draw says you
So you can replay this all the way back if you want, but Hydrant, if I control another rescue ace, can't be targeted by battle or card.
Oh,
it's in the
okay.
drop
So then
phase.
I
It's
just
in the
want
drop
to
phase.
tap
It's in the
that.
drop phase. I'm not going to, but that's just so you know. That's why people do like the whole Q game in the drop phase. Yeah. Because it makes no sense. There's no difference between doing the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. And this stops me targeting, right?
Game one.
Two cockroaches.
Opener was not great, eh?
That was first damage too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartesian effects.
Chain to negate it, and then it. Yeah, negate it, can't attack, and it can't be used for materials.
Okay. Can't be used as fusion materials until end of turn? Or?
Yeah, and that's right. And then Renbrum can revive an Albaz by banishing itself.
Just get her out of the way.
It wasn't special summon correctly, but I know.
Oh, it wouldn't be from, can't be from banish, right? Oh yeah, sorry, it's a short range.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Big foot effect.
Well then.
Good. Yep. Draw. Go stand by me.
Yep.
HQ, target 1, 2, 3.
Trade it. Let's pitch.
Or sorry. Shuffle back, draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, attention. Let's give you this.
Is there any decks you want to try?
Special this.
Hydra to search a monster.
Okay.
Special this.
I'll take another one. So I should be a
No great effects on it, right?
Just the plus that.
Oh yeah. Normal airlifter effect to search. Oh, sorry. No grab holder. How many left? I do. And I'll use a way to search. Yep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I thought I had it up there.
Special on summon. Special.
It doesn't stop.
Effect to set up the 4
But it does stop. It does stop.
Yellow, white Throne of Ages, or like 5 bucks a pop.
Main 2.
I think I might put Dingle from my.
Go ahead, good sir. Can't set cards.
Oh, that's right. You can't set or.
No fun.
You can't set or.
And no fires included, right?
Because you're still under.
Yeah, I'm still in the lockout.
Ash Blossom would be nice though.
I just want to make sure you
Cerberus, Pitch Ash. Oh, start your Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade.
I can set cards though, yeah?
Give an extra normal.
Like monsters. Yeah.
No effects.
There's like gas hand.
Access for entire unicorn. And then I'll enter battle.
It does, but they also run a lot of fake logos.
Oh.
Do I? Yeah, I think so.
Now I am.
If you also if you had the other one I had, I could use either the pop or the monster. Yeah, that was. What was it?
Sir, it's really easy to repair with target. Just pop your opponent's card and you have to whatever. You're passing on. Battle phase.
I think I'm still quite done. I don't know that. Hello.
Standby? Main.
Yeah.
Battle phase? See the battle? 17. 35, 33. Phase 2.
Like it died, I was like, it's way too many. It's like Dark Bolt 2 of. Well, there's Dark Bolt. So good.
Yeah.
Man's fucking definitely for that freezing card.
Freezing.
And if you get I think just
You're 22? Main phase 2?
it's from like you can't draw, you can't
Okay, I'll chain it.
you can't add cards from your deck to hand. So you can't draw cards, you can't
Tragedy, add hand. And then I can.
I mean, like, yeah, but for example, against Ash, right? If a unicorn goes
Suck by this
can't summon or activate unicorn, they have to have another extender in it.
Main 2,
Or if they activate Titus, right? Roll them, then they can't add any because they can't.
What do you have?
Against
Oh, you can find the freezing curses.
right? They,
You can't even like
you can
activate
discard for rounds and then they can't continue.
Yeah, you are freezing the curses when you're looking at that.
Was this a judgment? Bro, you should have judgmented it.
But then, so my theory was, I already had this so it wasn't working in that and also sending my interfere with nice. And then I would just roll first.
Yeah, so you can, yeah.
I would have summoned another thing.
Oh, and then summon that out. Well, you couldn't
Stand, but
bribery.
Yeah.
So when she's equipped, so
Well, so you would just keep increasing life points as I was speaking at. While you control no set spell traps on cleric and set spell trap or activate spell trap. Or you can
no, I'm
change. Oh, to go with it. Name to go with it, and then that's just asking for it to be like pop or whatever.
But I could make 4 cards and I couldn't make a name even though I played like 22.
Dolphin Burst.
That's why I was just confused. I was like,
Looking at your hand.
Discards one and then.
Looks to your hand, choose a monster. If it's less attack than something that I control, I destroy it. It is a Ash check.
Yeah, no Ash, yeah.
I'll target this and defend my monster.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had to target one anyways.
Come on there, brother. What's going on there?
No reason, no reason. Nothing happened.
Denko second beatdown. That was literally Denko second beatdown.
So stupid. All my names are at the bottom.
Like Ryo, like for sure.
Okay. Cartesia.
Yeah.
Cartesia Fuse.
Yeah.
I drew this, and I was thinking about like distributing over and getting. I don't have a card on or whatever. I'm like,
I thought I had my binder
I know as soon as I fucking do this, you're gonna
Don't
die.
back on. Stand by me.
But yeah, because then I was gonna set Blizzard, and then when you activate your bounce, I just go Blizzard right now. No effects.
Prosperity.
No, I can't believe you need that. Are you running free of everything?
Running. Like it? What's my range? Well, if you, were you doing cat? Yeah, I'll just do cat. Hold on. So let's leave 6. Playing, yeah, triple this. Because I don't have a kit or outside of it. I'll make sure to remember my binder. I took it out because I was looking to see if I had a secret room. I had binder.
Yeah. Damn, this is too down bad. Doubles. Normal Albert? Albert.
Yep.
Yeah, 21 to 3, 6, 9, 10.
Yep.
I'll give you one of my ultras.
This is all what I signed up for. See, I'm never getting like I'm barely getting this off.
Branded, but they were like they were playing Branded Fusion, but they were playing like majority of that.
The knowledge of Megaman hand is actually kind of going crazy right now. Billions and costs.
Oh yeah, true. Well, I guess I have to. I'll just go Megaman now. We're targeting. Does Kit do anything great?
No.
I'll turn Dark Magician.
Using?
Oh yeah, the card's insane. Literally.
And then attempt to activate brand.
That was just unlucky. That's just what it is unlucky.
Just don't be like me and think about my PS9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was against your cards again after that.
I could not kill him over a link reaver.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. My top is my prosperity.
Aw, that sucks.
I only run 2 too, so geez, that was just gonna be a streak of
Gold Sword. One other card, I think it was a Roar, and then I drew Reboot for turn.
Let's be
So I could have made Titan losses, but I had no way to trigger Titan.
Polymerization's in my graveyard, which I use. Nope.
Yeah. I think about that all the fucking time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you remember your hands.
Because like, I keep like replaying in my head. I'm like, okay, maybe I could have did this.
I don't think is there any angle really.
I don't think so. Well, like he had set 5 or set 4, and he tried to activate this against standby, so he multi-fakers, and I rebooted it. I think it was protocol.
On standby?
It is, but like it just pops. I don't know, is that like it pops that like at top tables?
Okay, negates and banish top.
And you didn't have to summon the third monster? That was at London. That was at London. Yeah, that was the first one. Yeah. They used to do them all the time.
Yeah, so when he has monsters in his tray, when he banishes them, he banishes himself until the end phase.
Mega Troll. Yeah, this deck this hurts. This is the second time for this deck.
And then every standby.
Back to that.
It's smaller than Toronto, but a lot of people from Toronto.
Fusion, Levion, and White Dragon.
Well, it depends if, because they can sell. But I think it depends on Carta or.
We finish or we go to game?
Game 3 in 3 minutes.
Okay, get your mask out.
Oh, actually, I lied.
Who's got?
I'll go in second, brother.
I was gonna say, who's got priority here? Hydrants, man. Fucking
I'm
hydrants.
hoping he doesn't that cowboy with me for game randomly.
It's happened to him, I'll tell you that. He's been cowboyed.
1 too many times.
Yeah. He can't be around babies anymore. Just hearing Gaga is triggering.
I'm going first.
Yep.
Stand by me.
Yep.
It was funny because I
It's so good.
Lifter and Feckle Search. Extra normal hydrant. Hydrant search. Search.
It's just all.
The only difference is like one's level 4, one's level 6. Rank 6. But they look makes cheese a lot.
Yeah. I still remember that time you opened 3 into Junes.
Yo.
What? What? You know, institution like 3 games in a row. Oh yeah, same. Yeah.
This man used to open like
Yeah, no, I said one. It was like instant call by.
Turbulence.
Yeah, and then he would summon Millennium Eyes.
Oh yeah, like synchro DDs. Yeah,
it was just like.
And I missed that. I think Frosty revived it so it's permanent. Oh, that was so insane.
Yeah, it's
Those are the days of DDs I missed.
they want to go on strike.
I think so. And I tried to go X2 today, so.
Alright, I got a DDs. I had my DDs. Yeah, it's high. Again, Jack.
Receipt and face.
Okay,
Yeah.
stand by.
Draw. Rescue target hydrant.
Okay.
Alert to search.
Okay.
I throw a lot of bulk.
Fairly fast.
Yeah, it's kind of like Miguel's trade.
That's right. Response to That's right.
Yeah.
It's very much like the one.
We just shut down for 2 minutes. I didn't realize it's
Kaiju Masquerena.
Yeah.
How bad is that less effects?
Chain. Extinguished.
Oh, okay. Move to battle.
Yeah.
Time around!
Sound your target Albass.
Okay.
We tie.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
There he is.
It's like Rainbow with such a grind game.
Yeah.
Good games though.
That was fun.
Turns into set fours. It's really good at not dying.
Yeah.
It's like I can't.
Just shuffle back from banish every time.
You have like discount runic bound, I realized. Like, holy.
Yeah, discount. Alright, so back from locals. Well, it's been a while, but this week, but yeah, Rescue Ace, pretty good deck. Honestly, I feel underrated, but obviously it's not the best deck in the room, but it's got a lot more credit than people give it, I feel like, initially. Obviously the set 4 is sort of like the main gimmick, I guess you could say, of the deck, but it doesn't really, like, that's not 100% what all the deck can do. Like, obviously it's its main play, but just like its grind game and amount of recursion, as you can probably see from some of the games, like it is just wild. It's insane. Like, it outgrinds like almost any deck in the, like, if it gets to a grind game sort of scenario, it'll outgrind like almost any deck. Like, especially control decks, it just like that set 4 pass every turn, add from grave or deck to hand, special from grave or from their grave, and then just a pop and a negate every turn, shuffle back, draw a card every turn. It's just wild. It's crazy. Yeah, so I recommend you guys highly check out Rescue Ace. It is actually a really fun deck. Sad to see it go, but I don't know, maybe I'll update the list and actually upload a deck profile of it. So yeah, unfortunately probably until like May I'm not gonna have any more episodes. So I think I'm just gonna practice for regionals. They got Toronto regionals coming up. I think my deck of choice is probably gonna be Dragon Link. That's probably that's the thing like I'm most comfortable with, especially in this meta, where Dragon Link does seem very promising of a deck, despite Cashier being a deck. It's just super strong into literally everything, and it's just a good deck, solid deck in general. Could be Math Mech, because I also have Math Mech. I was playing that, but I think Dragon Link is like 100% the play. So yeah, that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you when I catch you. Mini checked out.